How's it going, everybody? I'm Jamie, Nick's best man. Right off the bat, I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here and celebrating what's turned out to be an absolutely wonderful day. It really has. I want to thank the bridesmaids, the flower girls. You guys were fantastic from start to finish. I also want to thank Lauren's parents for just raising such a beautiful and intelligent daughter. Lauren, you look as stunning as ever tonight.
Yay!
Let's just say Nick has completely outdone himself. And at this time, I also just want to thank Nick's parents for just doing the best they could with my best friend. All jokes aside, it's an honor and a privilege that you would choose me as your best man at your wedding. It really is. Nicky. It's your turn, buddy. Pal. For those of you out there that don't know this, Nick hates being called buddy, pal, chief, and he also doesn't like the name Todd. So you guys can talk to him about that later on. But that's just a couple fun facts about my friend Nick. Nick and I grew up in Belmont together. We met about 12 years ago in high school at the Lanes and Games bowling alley. A bunch of high school classmates and I, we all went out there, we got put on a team, played a couple games of bowling, won, had some laughs, and a friendship was formed. From then on, Nick and I started hanging out a lot more together. We, spent summers on Nantucket, played high school baseball together. Just one of the great things about my friendship with Nick is no matter what we're doing, we always just have a really, really good time. It could be a road trip somewhere, it could be just going to get food, whatever it is, we always just have just a really, really good time. We've had, our ups and downs at times, a little bit of drama. Like the time when we were 18 years old and we were in a Burger King parking lot and we were fighting over who owed who a dollar for a cheeseburger. And when I realized I was wrong, I threw the dollar at Nick in the car and he picked it up and he threw it out the window and he said, I'm just going to want to prove a point. That's why. So that's what I did. But there's never a dull moment with Nick. And I just want to rewind briefly and go back to our recent trip to Miami. Specifically, a boat that I chartered for everybody. So we went out on a Saturday afternoon. Let's just say conditions were less than ideal. There was 8-foot swells, and the boat was just absolutely rocking up and down. I mean, if you weren't holding on for your life, you're going overboard. So we went out there for about half an hour. Just this rough, this horrible seas. And we were trolling for fish. And those of you that don't know what trolling for fish is, you just cast a line out and the rod just stays unmanned on the boat. And so, it got to the point where a couple guys in the groom's party started grabbing the trash barrels and they were ready to kind of just, let it all go. Hi, Adam. So I told the captain, I was like, let's just turn the ship around, let's turn this into a booze cruise and, just go and just keep it, nice and easy. So, right as we turn the boat around, guess what happens? A fish gets caught on the line, right? Guess who runs out there to try and haul the sucker in? Zambi. So Zambi runs out there, chest pumped out, loving life, just loving the fact that the spotlight's on him, and he starts cranking this fish in, right? For what felt like forever. I mean, he's just sitting there like, just cranking away at this fish. Oh, my arms are killing me. So we were like, what is on his rod? And so I'm talking to the captain, and he pointed to the write-ups. He pointed out there was actually a hammerhead shark that was swimming through one of the waves, a 5-foot hammerhead shark. He's like, there's some big fish out there. So right at the end, Nick's cranking this thing in. We bring our phones out. We're like, this guy's about to pull a Moby Dick. And so right as he reels it up, what does he pull out? 2-pound striped bass, the size of the bait. The size of the bait we use, that's the fish deal. Unbelievable. All laughs aside, as the years have gone on, I've learned not only how great you are as a person, but as a friend. You'll stick up for anybody, any one of your friends and family, no matter what the situation is. You never give up on anybody, no matter how thick or how thin the chances are. You've always got my back, and I have yours. You bring joy to life, and I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you as a best friend.
Aww.
And it's not too long ago when you and I moved to Dallas, Texas together for our jobs and for new experiences. And on that journey, I was lucky enough to meet a wonderful woman named Lauren Murphy. And right off the bat, Lauren, you brought the cool, the calm, and the collectedness that Nick needed in his life. You still bring it to this day. It's unbelievable. And whenever we hang out, even now, Nick is just happier than I've ever seen him before. I mean, than I've ever seen him in my life. He's just extremely happy. And when I look at the two of you guys, I know that you guys are meant to be together and that you guys are partners for life. I just want to thank both of you for having me up here tonight. I want to thank both the Zambellos and the Murphys. And I again want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here and celebrating the best day of my best friend's life. So I want to just raise a glass. I want to raise a glass for everybody. To Nick and Lauren Zambello.